The Lüshun, a tier 10 Pan-Asian destroyer that is an absolute demon when positioned correctly. It has 4 130mm guns with an absurd rate of fire that gives it an advantage over most other destroyers in a gunfight. Combine that with a hydroacoustic surge consumable with a 5.5km range, and you get an extremely potent destroyer hunter. Along with this, it has a slow-acting but long-lasting heal that makes it fairly durable, as well as a strong deep-water set of torpedoes. Its main weaknesses are a lack of a smokescreen or engine boost, meaning that thing can get really bad if you find yourself out of position. Either way, it's a very fun ship that I acquired fairly recently, so I'll take it out for a spin. Here's my equipment and captain build for reference. Alright, so we're starting out here with, not sure if this is the best lineup or the best spot to roll with. This is not a destroyer I have played all that much, nor is one that I think I am very good with, but, you know, I figure I should at least, show off something a little different than my usual play style. It's one with a lot of firepower, but you gotta be selective on when you actually want to really go at it. I know I think I'm running more of a DPS build rather than a range build. Because I think you can actually get the range on this up to like 17 kilometers if you have the right skills equipped, which I don't, to say the least. But, yeah, I mean, this still has 1.4 second reload on pretty good guns, I might add. Like, these guns, they're technically, I think, Russian 130s. And they do pack a punch. It's just no smokescreen or engine boost can make things difficult if you find yourself in a less than ideal situation. And both those destroyers, I mean, I can probably take the Kitakaze in a gunfight, not with a Michelangelo supporting it. And same with the Forrest Sherman, like I could probably take one depending on where it's located. It's just that I don't really want to in a situation like this. I'm actually going to hang back a little bit. So I would throw my torps over there, but they're deep water torps, so I can't exactly torpedo destroyers. I forgot to turn my AA guns off. That's a mistake. Oops. Did not realize that. Okay, so it's the Kitakaze in C. It's not sure if that's better or worse. For now, it's looking like it's going to be some spotting. And now I might start going a little bit, since I can put this island in front of me and the Kitakaze. Hindenburg's probably going to shoot me, but it's whatever. And at this point, I'm going to be far enough away from the Shikishima that I'm just going to go dark. And that's, yeah, going to deal a little bit more damage than I would like, but less damage in the end. Alright, let's see what... Okay, so Michelangelo's using smoke there. Activate my Hydro, just in case. Okay, there's the Kitakaze. Get some damage in. Luckily, the Kitakaze doesn't have torpedoes. Or not torpedoes. Doesn't have a heal. So, all the damage there is permanent. And while I'm being a bit more aggressive than maybe I would like in this spot, just because that Michelangelo, well, the Napoli's drawing fire. But also, I have the heal that, while it takes a while, it can heal off a bunch of my HP. Problem is, this Napoli is probably not going to be surviving for much longer. And it's going to kind of get in my way.
Michael! Don't leave me here!
And I don't really have a smoke screen to help me out. So, okay. There goes the Napoli. It's just, do I want to inch forward or not? I feel like I should, just to at least spot the enemy. Because they're kind of moving away at the moment. I also have the friendly Nakimav, obviously. I think I might have said obviously twice. Okay, the Hindenburg is advancing. Let me go AP. And do I? Yeah, it's just I want to open up, but there's so many enemies and not enough friendlies on the side. Most of our allies are down over there, so I think it's time to back up a little bit.
All stations reporting.
Be able to avoid or stay out of the Satsuma's range. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get a hit with the torps, unfortunately. Oh no, I will get one on the Hindenburg. That's huge. That's very huge, actually. And then it's because the Hindenburg right now is more of a threat to me than the Satsuma, because while the Satsuma could certainly hurt me with its guns, it doesn't have nearly the reload, whereas the Hindenburg does. So that's the ship I want to get rid of here. Let me wait a little bit more. And kind of wait till the Satsuma goes away. Alright, now we go and try and get rid of this Hindenburg. Probably use my first heal at this point. Because those fires... Okay, use this damage control now, but it's a cruiser damage control, so it's only going to be 5 seconds. So, okay, good. Vermont got him. Going to take a little bit of damage, but it's fine. I'll heal it off. And let's see. I can actually probably just start shooting the Satsuma now, because far enough away, and he's going to beach himself. And if I can get over to the island over there, I'll be okay. Because now it's try and set fires and deal damage time. Since there are other people that are kind of occupied. Let me actually, let me aim correctly. And at the superstructure and not the gun turrets that are have much better armor. And that will probably only hit me once, if at all, and it did not hit me. Nice. I'm trying to get a fire on this Satsuma, and it's just not working. That might hurt a lot. Yeah, it did. Could have been worse, actually. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, now is when I stop firing, because that Michelangelo is coming towards me. Luckily, the team out... Oh, where... That must have been his primaries. That was definitely his primaries. I'm gonna shut off my gun, or AA guns now. So I think that does get sap primaries as well as secondaries. And that hurt a lot. It's just I need my health back before I start engaging the Kitakaze. So, okay, we have Cerberus and the Midway. Okay, this is not great. And then Nakimov is going to spot me here, which is also not great. The only benefit is that I'm healing at the moment. Okay, let's hope this Musashi has bad aim. 2 hits. Could be worse. Could be worse. Okay, there's that Satsuma again. Kind of want to get... I'm trying to get rid of that Kitakaze, but he's not showing up, which is kind of annoying. And now he is. There we go. Alright. So at least try and get rid of the Kitakaze. Although he's probably just going to, yeah, use a smoke screen. So, okay. The only benefit is that the Nakimov missed, but now the Kitakaze is probably going to kill me. Yeah. Can't do much there. Okay, so the triple radar cruisers on the enemy team is very not good. And that is a hybrid battleship with planes, which is also not good, and a destroyer with hydro, like me, which is not good. He has better hydro than me, which is not good. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting. I do like this map. This is a very fun map in my mind. but I'm going to really need to be aware of where the enemy team is. I've got Indiana and Oregon game on my second screen over to the side, so I'll provide updates as that game goes along, just for fun. It's just starting in a sec, but I feel like I should point that out. If you hear me react to something crazy going on in that game, or something crazy off screen, that's why. Crazy season for Indiana. I'm by no means a college football expert, or even really. I don't really follow college football too much. I'm more of an NFL guy, but even I know that Indiana is having a historic season. From a likely first overall pick, Fernando Mendoza. Good chance he goes to the Las Vegas Raiders. That's my guess, at least. Since I'm assuming... good question of what that sub's doing. But yeah, I'm...
Hello.
Ooh, hi there.
Where are you going? Sir,
But yeah,
please.
I'm assuming Mendoza's going first overall.
Ah! Ah!
And Raiders really need a QB. Okay. Let's try not to get stuck on the island here. This might be a bit of a trade, actually. I might...
No!
can actually
I don't want to
aim.
die!
Luckily, I got rid of him. Problem is, I'm now in a very unfortunate spot. And that's probably a Hawaii, so he's going to radar me once I go dark. Kerfurst, you don't have to notice me at all. Just don't look at me. Don't look at me, Kerfurst. Yeah, so, okay, I'm dark, and then that's definitely a Hawaii, so he's going to radar me. Come on, come on, come on. Live, 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 live.
On the enemy warship.
I might have gotten away with it. I don't want to speak too soon, but I might have gotten away with that. All right. Is any of those going to hit? Of course they're not. Well, hey, I survived. I'm going to play very passively now, but I survived. I'm basically going to be playing passive for the next 2 minutes, essentially, until I get my heal back. No idea what this card first is doing, to be honest. No idea. Very much he is overextending. But now I can basically just kind of sit over here and spot. And, I mean, the only problem is the enemy submarine, but I have pretty good concealment, so... Kerfurst is down, already up to 64k spotting damage. I think I must have gotten some on that Aki as well. The only other problem is that Hawaii that's over there, because that is obviously a danger to me. But now it's gonna just kind of sit here and let them whittle down the Aki. Let's try and get... I want to go into the cap zone, but there's a Salem and a Hawaii, so that's my only concern. Yep, there's the Hawaii. Okay, he's far enough away that his radar means nothing.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
So now I just rack up spotting damage. And there we go. Big. There we go. Let's go, team. Oh, there's a sub. All right, he's gonna die because he's getting well within range of the Hawaii's hydro. And yeah, I think the team's gonna deal with that enemy sub pretty handily. So I will cap the zone and soon get my heal back. Okay, the Salem is right there. I'm gonna go kind of towards the middle. The Thunderer is over in the middle. There we go. That's huge. The pullout did not last long at all. He got slapped. Alright, nice. I already have over 100k spotting damage. And you know what? I could probably just start shooting the Thunderer. I think I'm okay. So time to go whittle this guy down, since he's overextending as well. This game might be over in like 2 minutes. Or like 5 seconds. Because they're running low. Okay, of course the Hawaii decides to shoot me. Got nothing better to do. And that did a lot of damage, unfortunately. I really don't like Hawaiis. They're very pretentious. But, okay, cool. And yeah, that's it. Very easy match. Much better that time around. Alright, so I have no idea if this is going to be any better than the last match. Well, I should say that match was very fast. Another all tier 10 matchup this time around. Not as much of a fan of this map as I was the last one. Let's hope our team is, as good as it was last time, because that was incredibly one-sided. Luckily, there's no radar on the enemy team. And really the only destroyer that I am would not, well, I can take all of those in a gunfight. The Holland's the only one that's an actual threat to me in terms of dealing damage in a straight up gunfight, because that's also got decent guns, but I'm basically just a better Howland in terms of gun performance. We both have 4 guns that are rapid fire. Mine are just bigger and better. And I think also have actually, what does it say for the Howland's reload into that? Yeah, 1.8. Mine is 1.4. And mine do more damage. I also have a better heal. Basically, unless I get hit by the Howland's torps, I'm okay. I can take it. And then the Sommers is, it has okay guns, but it's more of a torpedo boat. And then the Shimikazes are the stereotypical torpedo boat. Very, typical torpedo boat. One of them I think is I'm going to be running into here in a second. Oh, there's the Sommers. Yeah, your smoke's not going to save you, my friend. I have Hydro. Your smoke is not going to save you at all. You should have gone forward instead of going backward. Let's just try not to run into one of his torps. Should be okay here. And then I just chase this guy down. Come on. Just a couple more hits. If I can actually aim. There we go. Nice and easy. That's what this ship excels at, is doing that to destroyers. Especially when they just don't bother shooting back. To quote the one battle droid from early season Clone Wars, it's a lot more fun when they're not shooting back.
Boy, this is a lot more fun when they're not shooting back.
Actually keep that Howland spotted right now because he's inside my Hydra range, which is funny. I also kind of want to borrow that Sommers' smoke screen. Come on. Keep coming around this way. Please come into my gun range. Please stay within my Hydra range. And I'm also spotting that Shima as well. This is great. This is actually turning out to be really nice. Yeah, I don't think you realized that there was a smoke screen over here that your dead friend laid. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to pull away. My my Hydra is going to run out soon anyway, but yeah. That, so far, it's gone really well. Oh, man. Fortunately, the Conqueror turned around, so I'm not going to name my torps, but hey. Yeah, pro tip, if you're in a torpedo boat, don't sit side on in your smokescreen to a Lüshun. This thing is Hydro. I know that this is not a very, it's not a super common ship, but you can literally look in the team view and see what consumables there are. I should probably move over this way just to get rid of the Shimikaze that's over here and also the Willem. Because he's getting focused down by the Colombo and the Vermont. And then we can kind of circle around over to those ships over there. Because we have very good map control at the moment. It's just we gotta make sure to not throw it. And, alright, where is the Willem going? I need to get a little bit closer. Because I always forget these torps don't have the best range. It's only 11 kilometers. And I'm used to, usually when I'm playing Pan-Asian destroyers, I don't know why I'm clicking my tongue so much, but yeah, they're more torpedo boats rather than gunboats. At least when I play them. You can make the more so the Yu-Yang rather than the others as torpedo boats. You can make the Yu-Yang more of a gunboat than a torpedo boat with the legendary mod. I just don't have it, so that's why I play that as a torpedo boat, because it's a very nice torpedo boat. I like the Yu-Yang a lot. I was debating on playing the Yu-Yang or this. I felt like playing this because I haven't played it too much. So alright, that's and I didn't need to launch 2 racks at the Willem, since he's honestly probably going to die before those torps even get there, I would have to assume. And now it's just racking up spotting damage, because I don't even know where the other... I guess the Howland went all the way over there. No idea where the Shimakaze is. Let's see, are those... If those have the range, those are going to get them. Do they have the range? Yes, they do. Sweet. Actually, I only really needed the one. So nice and easy there. Unfortunately, the Ohio sped up, so those torps are going to hit him. Wonder if they're going to hit the Henri. He kind of sails back into him. That would be cool. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, I guess the enemy Shima's down there, so not something I can really deal with. Unfortunately, that's going to miss. But hey, I mean, I'm racking up spotting damage. Although our team did kind of, unfortunately, fold a little bit. So we're kind of even. Yeah, I think now might be a good time to... Actually, hang on a minute. Let me do that. And then just gotta stay away. Keep them spotted. Keep them all spotted. And just gotta be a little cautious about this. Okay, so put some distance from the Ohio, and then I can... Yeah, now is when you start shooting. I missed with the torps because I didn't give enough lead. But I think at this point, because the Henri is very distracted with things. Also, I don't think he's running secondary build, but the secondaries are certainly shooting far. Cool, combat scout. Alright, yeah, someone just slapped the Henri. Not sure who it was, but that should make him pretty easy to finish off. Right, Summers actually got him. Let's prepare the fire, and okay. They can deal with the destroyers. I'm going to go... Actually, we're about to win, so they can complain and chat all they want about the Shimakaze. Doesn't matter, we win. 143k spotting damage, let's go. Let me see if I'm top of the team. I want to see if I'm top of the team. Am I top of the team? Yes, I am. Look at that. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. Literally every single match is basically just tier 10 or tier 11. It's kind of crazy. No fun with a Hawaii or Nevsky or Venezia. Don't like any of those cruisers. Luckily, well, actually the Barbiano, that is terrifying. I do not want to run into that thing. All right, the Indiana game has just started and they've already scored a touchdown. But yeah, Barbiano, that is a ship I do not want to run into because that is DPM personified and it will melt me. Of course the Nakimov's going right over here, so this is probably not going to start out as well as the last match did. The other destroyers I can all deal with. I mean, the gearing's a little... It's a gunboat, but honestly, it's kind of been power crept into Oblivion in terms of gunboat status. So, yeah, I can deal with those three. It's just the Barbiano. So, that's really it. But there's also a lot more cruisers than there were last match. And, yeah, again, the Hawaii is incredibly strong and very scary if you're in a destroyer. The Nevsky is, I mean, it's a pretty solid ship from what I know. I don't see too many people playing it. Its problem is it has 12-kilometer radar that lasts for 45 seconds. So I think I was actually wrong in my Chapayev outro or whatever it was, or like in last week's video where I said it could go up to a minute. I think that's, actually I think it's the Hawaii that has a minute-long radar. Yeah, it does. Luckily it's only 8.5 kilometers, but still, it's, that's radar that I don't want to deal with, basically. Oh, hey, there's the Hawaii. Wouldn't you know, it's on this flank. Yeah, as you can tell, I don't like that ship all that much. It's not a fun ship to go against, because it's really good. So I'm gonna just try and stay away. Okay, so the submarine is over here. I guess it makes sense because we have a submarine over here as well. Don't know if the submarine's the one capping the zone or if there's also a destroyer in here. Okay, so there's a smoke screen. Just depends on who... Okay, it's the gearing. Well, you're going to go into... Alright, well, I thought you were going to go into smoke. I guess I probably should have held my fire, but this rate... should I? It's just the Hawaii, but... You know what? I'm gonna just make this gearing regret his decisions to push into the cap zone. And... You know, I have the health to at least heal off the Hawaii. For now.
First blood.
Okay. Now we run. Now we run away. Alright, that actually turned out better than I expected. So that Hawaii is at an angle where he could not get a lot of his guns to bear, and his aim was also not very good. So, yeah, could have been a lot worse. And enemy gearing down. So, once again, that's one of the major strengths of the ship is trapping destroyers who think they can hide in their smoke, because they cannot. And now... Let's try and respot the Hawaii. Venezia is over there, but he's not a threat to me at the moment. Do kind of want to hunt down that submarine, but again, I don't want to like really put myself in danger between the Venezia and the Hawaii, but yeah, you're just going to be... Until that Hawaii's gone, you're just going to be hearing me go Hawaii, 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 Hawaii. Because it's a very scary ship for me, if I have not said it enough. The submarine is there. He's going that. Okay, behind the island. We have the cap zone. Now it's time to move forward. My only problem is my Hydra is going to run out like right when I get in range of that submarine. So I won't really be able to spot him. Just I need to know if he's going forward or backward. If he's going towards me, then I'll just use my depth charges. Okay, he's going away, so that means I run away because death. I'm just gonna say right now, death. And I am in his radar range now, though I don't think he has it active. But I will keep it spotted. Okay, is he... You know what? You're gonna surface, I'm going to shoot you. Okay. He got killed by the enemy sub. Now I try and go dark and, you know, just try not to get hit by too many of these shots from Hawaii. Again, luckily he's bow in, so he can't get all of his guns to bear. So this actually is going to be okay. Yeah, perfectly fine. This is going to be another, like, 5-minute stomp, because we are rolling them at the moment. And, like, rolling them so well that I can actually just start shooting the Hawaii. Because he's getting slapped by everybody. Oh, we got a your mom. We got a your mom mention. Let's go. It's 2011 Call of Duty chat rooms all over again. Okay, well, this was, once again, very one-sided. And I don't know why this sub is so upset, but, I mean, he's a sub player, so that automatically, you know, makes it understandable. Alright. And now it's the not quite as interesting part of the battle where we just kind of wrap up the stuff. Although... hopefully we don't throw it. I don't think we will. Might actually want to switch to that Venezia, because that's more of a threat to me than the Shikishima is, to be honest. And I'm not quite sure how he spotted still, but I won't complain. Since that thing has semi-armor piercing, and anything with semi-armor piercing is very scary when it comes to the destroyers. And I really don't want to get hit by Venezia Torps here, so I'm going to have to turn in, since Venezia Torps are incredibly slow. Also, don't know why he's shooting AP at me, but also missed. Okay, Shikishima's down. Venezia just got slapped by the Burgoyne. I know it's pronounced Burgoyne, but I've always called it Burgoyne, so...
Kaboom!
Oh, Castilla just destroyed the Nakimal. That was cool. Did waste my torps on it, but hey. There goes... yeah, there goes everything on that Nakimal in one salvo. Even if it wasn't me who hit it, that was still very satisfying, because I despise that ship so much. Now they're finally shooting me. That did hurt. But it's fine. I can live. Although that's going to hurt a lot as well. Yeah, that really hurt. It's fine, though. It doesn't matter at this point till we win. It's just, will I live is the problem. Probably not. That's going to probably kill me. Yeah, that's whatever, though. We're about to wrap this up real quick. Well, eventually. That Shima might take a little bit, but yeah. I'll just go till the honorary gets got. And I guess while we're here, I can say one thing that I wanted to talk about for this whole video. I just have been focused on other things, but earlier today I was just watching through a bunch of like old reaction videos on like Smash Bros. Announcement trailers, and what a time that was for gaming and the internet. That was so much fun. Like watching the Joker reveal at the Game Awards back in I think it was 2019. That was so good. And then my favorite though is easily the the Sephiroth one, and also the Sans reveal. The Sans one just because it's hilarious. Oh, they got the Shima. Nice. Oh, that makes sense because it's a Smoland. That thing is radar. But yeah, the Sans reveal, because that was absolutely hilarious. That he was a Mii costume in Smash Bros. But also the Sephiroth fighter reveal. That was such a good trailer. And like just being in the internet around that time was so much fun. We don't talk about the Byleth reveal because everyone hated that. Same with the Pyro reveal. Not a lot of people like that as well, which made me sad as a Xenoblade fan, but you know, it was those are so fun. All right, nice team win there. Probably not get top of the team this time, but hey, that's kind of showed off the strength of the ship of just making destroyers cry. Actually, let me check. Let me check if I got top of the team. Probably didn't. Did I get anywhere close? I got third. There we go. Yeah, the guys that were just absolutely destroying that entire flank with me. No surprise that they got top 2. And that'll do it for the Lüshun. As you can see, it is really, really good at killing destroyers. Like, these guns are insanely good at just slapping the ever-loving crap out of destroyers that get in range of your Hydro. And having a Hydro that is 5.5 kilometers long and lasts for like 2 minutes is really nice. Like, there is that Gearing and that Sommers were just... They had nothing. They could do nothing. And that's really... That's the pure strength of the ship, is just doing that to people and making them very, very sad. Obviously, there's still some weaknesses. Like, it's one where you can certainly engage in open water, but, you know, you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself, because while you do have a heal that can last for a minute, it does take a while to, you know, heal up that damage over that minute, and you're still a destroyer. It's still not a very tanky ship in the slightest. So, you know, you gotta know when to engage and know when to hold off. But overall, this is one where you can really mess up a cap situation with just your sheer presence and your firepower. So that's going to do it for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Would love some engagement in the comments down below. Would love any recommendations for ships you might want to see next. I have a good chunk of them. Definitely not all of them. I think I actually just hit my 350th ship when I just got the Cristoforo Colombo. When I just purchased it for a bunch of credits, because I always need more credits in this game. I'm always running out of them. But anyway. That's hashtag first world problems in World of Warships. Anyway, yeah, please throw some engagement. I would love engagement down in the comments. I love just talking to people about stuff I like. That'll be fun. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching.